Hi guys, how are you? All right, before I talk, I need this. Yo bina मलाई बोल्नै आउँदैन क्या? Because I've been doing this for the last 20 years. All right, and the Storytellers guys have given me 20 minutes to fit in 20 years. 1 minute per year, so that's going to be tough. Great to see all of you here, although I can't see you. Anyway, timing action नगरौँ है. But I'm going to take the opportunity as a Suraj छैन हामी साथमा, so I said Surajको time पनि म खाइदिन्छु है. And they were like, okay. So I hope you're ready. All right, so are you ready? Okay, so this is a story of me, radio and entertainment, and I'm Asish Syangden. And thank you so much, Storytellers, for having me here today. So the story goes like this. Eka desma, long time ago, you know, my story is like a princess ko fairy tale story. Yeah? I've seen Storytellers before. It's basically sad moments, low moments, high moments. Mero चाहिँ कस्तो छ भने it's high, and high. All right, never a low moment. And yeah, so eka desma, long time ago, there lived a prince called Ashish. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. All right. Not this far back, but yeah, I did start like this. Radio ma मैले यसरी नै सुरु गरे थिए है. Or like a sperm, you know. I was crawling into radio. Anyway, back to on air. So this is like 20 years back. 20 वर्ष अगाडि I had no idea about what radio was. I was just there, normal, young 20, you know, early 20-year-old guy doing his thing. So I केटी हेर्ने यसो रमाइलो गर्ने टाइपको क्या. All right. But then त्यति बेला radio in Nepal, FM especially, was on Radio Nepal. अहिलेको यस्तै scattered radio stationsहरु थिएन. एउटै megahertz, 100 megahertz, which was actually run by Radio Nepal थियो. त्यसमा hits FM आउँथ्यो बिहान 7 देखि 3. त्यसपछि image channel पनि त्यसमै आउँथ्यो जस्तो लाग्थ्यो. Then classic FM अनि कान्तिपुर FM आउँथ्यो राति 7 देखि 10. All right. So every time we tune in, normally बेलुकी नै tune in गर्थ्यौं and कान्तिपुरको showsहरु सुरु भइरहेन्थ्यो. Simply the best. And then I was like, wow, that's a great song. Tina Turnerको चोरेको भए पनि तर it's a really good song. All right. So we tuned in अनि ठ्याक्क टाइममा my brother had just come back from Australia and we were tuning in. अनि एउटा Steve Cabb भन्ने एउटा British guy was hosting a show. त्यो showमा चाहिँ कस्तो थियो भने there was a game called a yes no game. जहाँ चाहिँ yes पनि भन्नु नपाउने, no पनि भन्नु नपाउने, right? So if he asked you like is your name Asish Syangden, I couldn't say yes. I had to like घुमाइ फिराइ say you know an answer there. So I was least interested and my brother was like the most चञ्चले all the time. फोन गरौँ हेरौँ न जितिहाल्यो भने के होला त? Let's have some fun, like, you know, everyone else wanted to call up on radio. So he called up that day, all right, to Steve Cabb's show. So unfortunately, show ko end tira pareको थियो. So show ko end tira पर्दाखेरि Steve ले उठायो. And he even asked our, त्यति बेला we did not have mobile phones. We had landlines, all right? So landline ma phone number माग्यो. So Steve लाई हामीले number दियो and he said, I'll call you next week for the same show and we can have some fun. So we forgot everything. But literally 1 week later on his show, he gave us a call. Thankfully, we were at home, right? So I told him to play that game. He lost, but I do not know what. Steve Cabb said, even if you lost, don't worry. I will give you the prize. So we got that prize. अनि त्यति बेला आर्चिसको कुनै के भनेर दियो. And भोलि आइज लिनु भनेर भन्यो स्टिभले. So we were like, okay. So I was the least interested. को जान्छ त्यो आर्चिसको you know gift लिनु पनि भने. And my brother was like, जाउँ एकचोटि हेरौँ न Steve Cabb भन्ने कस्तो रहेछ. That was the mystery of radio back then. All right, and so we got on my bike थियो RX गरेर है. So we went to see Steve Cabb, कान्तिपुरको office थियो शान्तिनगरमा. We went there and expecting a British bloke, बबाल यत्रो 6 फिटको, deadly मान्छे. But no, it was something different. Saनो मान्छे, तर very बोल्ने type को. And my radio, my 20 years of radio, or how I started, was a big fluke. F-L-U-K-E, fluke. Well, I never intended to do radio. In fact, when I was 21, 22, I never intended to do anything, in fact. होइन के गर्ने थाहा छैन, त्यो अल्लारे टाइपको टाइममा, right? But it was a big fluke. So we went and met Steve, and he talked to us. Talk after talk, I don't know what happened. He said, hey, Ashish, hey, Prasan, let's go out for lunch. So I remember we went to Bakery Cafe, Baneshwarma, and he was there sitting to us, looking at us very intently. And then out of the blue, he asked us, are you two real brothers? I said, yeah, I'm the elder brother. He's my younger brother. And I like that sibling rivalry you have, but at the same time, you're like friends. And out of the blue, he asked us, have you ever thought about radio? And I'm like, no. Because, come on, who thinks about radio when you're going out for lunch? And my brother is like, if I get a chance, why not? As I said, he was the Tsanchale type guy, right? So he was like, okay, I have your number. If anything turns up, I'll let you know. And I'm going, left home. Prasan was like, hey, radio paiyalenta, we can do this. I was like, no. Can't radio to And a couple of weeks passed by, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I think. And it was Nepali New Year's Eve. What would a 20-year-old do on Nepal New Year's Eve? You go out, get a little sloshed, bholipalta hangover ma sutiraheka hami, right? So it was Baisak 1 gate. We got a call, from Steve Cab. And my mom was like, oi, sunna, ekjana kuirele phone garera cha Steve Cab bhanne. And we were like, eti deadly hangover bhera basiraheka thiyo, like 4 or 5 in the morning, we'd just come back. And we said, एकछिन phone garchu bhandinuhoस् na. So usko number tipecha. And unfortunately, we couldn't get up on the 1st of Boisak because we were so hungover. So 2 gate हामीहरु गएर we called Steve up. And he literally said, you assholes! के हो यार मेरो phone नउठाउने? And I was like, I mean, who are you? Phone उठाउनु पर्ने नउठाउनु पर्ने? त्यस्तो खालको attitude के. We were like very obnoxious त्यो टाइममा. And he said, come to my office immediately. So here we are, back on my RX. We went to Santinagar. ढोका खोल्ने बित्तिकै he says, guys, looks like it's your lucky day. You are going to go on air in 10 days. And I'm like looking at Steve, and I'm saying, excuse me, Steve, मैले कहिले पनि yes भनेको छुइनँ. It's my brother who said like maybe. And he was like, no. You cannot say no now. It's a yes. अनि मेरो भाइले यहाँ कोटाउन थाले. गर्दिन. जे होला let's just do it, man. के हुनु सक्छ र? It's not the end of the world. So I was like, all right, I'll go with the flow. So, and त्यति बेला we had no idea about what radio was. यत्रो ट्रान्जिस्टरमा सुन्थ्यौं, that was it. And so we asked him like trainingहरु के हुन्छ भने. He said, no training, I know you can do it. Just go to Radio Nepal. त्यहाँ हाम्रो FM सुरु नै भइरहेछ. त्यति बेला दाइहरु दिदीहरु हुनुहुन्थ्यो who was already doing FM. त्यहाँ हेर्नु राति 7 देखि 8 मा and go and watch them and learn something from them. So that was it. हाम्रो लागि. Okay? So we went there to Radio Nepal. सिंहदरबार. Danger ठाउँ के कहीं यस्तो deadly checking गर्ने त्यहाँ जानलाई त्यति बेला पनि. So we went in and त्यो टाइममा एउटा show थियो. I think that show still is on air right now on Kantipur. It was called I Love It, I Hate It भन्ने show. All right? And there was दुईजना हुनुहुन्थ्यो, सविता दिदी र बिमल दाई. So यत्रो काठको ढोका हुन्थ्यो अनि यत्रो झ्यालबाट हामीले हेर्यौं क्या भित्र, स्टुडियो भित्र. सविता दिदी पुरा यसरी पल्टेर she was knitting क्या मोजा उन्दै थियो क्या त्यहाँ रेडियोमा. And बिमल दाई चाहिँ के गर्दै थियो, he was doing his office assignments. अफिसबाट हत्ता गर्दै. And ठ्याक्कै त्यति बेला technician was like, on air, ल बोल्नुस्. And then we're like, ठ्याक्कै गर, hey guys, भनेर पुरा रेडियो चलाउने. I was like, oh, no fucking way are we going to do that now. No way. त्यो त चान्सै छैन हामीले गर्ने. We got so nervous because as soon as the music would be off, she'd be back to knitting her moza and he'd be back to doing his thing. त्यतिसम्म comfortable भइसकेको रहेछ क्या दाइहरु चाहिँ in the last 6 to 9 months. We went back to Steve and we said, Steve, sorry, we give up. त्यसरी चाहिँ हामी चान्सै छैन. We cannot do it. But then he pushed us again. And he pushed us again. And he said, you've got 9 days. You've got 8 days. You've got 7 days. Countdown. So on the 7th day, and before that, I'd like to show you what Steve Cab looks like now. Balla balla मैले Facebook को wife को बाटा पाए. That's Steve Cab with his wife, and Chori was 5 years old. And Steve Cab had hair back then, all right? Now he doesn't, right, sir? So he's in England, he's no more here. And yeah, I've got to give tribute to this guy, because without him, I don't think I would be here right now sharing this story. Yeah. So he is the main guy who created us or gave us the push. So me and my brother went back home. अब serious भयो त अब अति नै serious भयो. So normally shows हरु कसरी दिन्थ्यो नि नयाँ मान्छेलाई एउटा शो हप्तामा 2टा शो. हामीलाई कसरी दियो नि 5वटा शो के एकैचोटी. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we were like, now what are we going to do? So we sat down and he gave us all the freedom. He said, do whatever you want. Nam je chances chan je garses gar. So we came up with this name, Music Jam. I don't know if you still know about the show 20 years back. So this was actually an art done by one of our listeners back then. It was a profile page ko lagi art gadinu when Facebook had just started, and thankfully I have this. I'm so sorry I do not have Radio Nepal ko photos haru, because त्यो टाइममा अझै पनि हाम्रो त्यो reel वाला हुन्छ नि ख्यारर गरेर खटक्क खिच्ने, you know, and nobody used to carry a reel wala camera around like now. You just take a selfie. So I don't have those photos back then, sorry to say. We came up with the name Music Jam, and we came up with the name Rhythm Brothers. I have no idea why we came up with that name. तर पछि चाहिँ हामीलाई त्यसलाई नाटक गरेर explanation चाहिँ बनायौ. All right, so the Rhythm Brothers was created in my bedroom, and the reason why I'm sharing this picture is folioma. We are so synonymous. Ashish bhanne Prasan, Prasan bhanne Ashish bhanne bhaisक्यो के त्यसपछि. So the one on the right is Prasan, the one on the left is me. All right, मजाले जोड्दै, because we are so synonymous. Rhythm Brothers भन्ने बित्तिकै. So this is an amazing piece of work that they've done. So, and I only found out that him and me actually look like brothers now, हैन? त्यहाँबाट मात्र. Otherwise, I thought we were total different alien type of people, you know. So Rhythm Brothers happened, and here we are, first day of show, nervous as hell. All right, and we knew we wouldn't be able to do something like Savita or Bimal. So what we did was script लेख्यौं के. त्यति बेला computer भन्ने थियो, तर typewriter was easier. So typewriter carbon copy राखेर script बनायो. P for Prasan, A for Ashish. All right, प्रसन्नले बोल्ने के, मैले बोल्ने के, कतिसम्म पनि लेख्थ्यो नि ha 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 भनेर bracketमा laugh, all right? So I'd be saying, hey, Prasan would, you know, crack a joke and like, ha 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 ha, you know, oh, yeah, funny, okay. But we were so good at acting because dazu bhai bhakale karan, and we could sit down together and repeat that, you know, lyric, that script. It was like we actually laughed, all right? But we had bracket L-A-U-G-H, right? So that happened, and we came up with this line 20 years back. We thought it was so cool, right? कसरी सुरु गर्थ्यौं भने, hey, 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 everybody, I'm Ashish, and he's not. I'm Prasan, and he's not. We're the Rhythm Brothers, and you're not, right? So, and then there, अर्को line pinsa, and there's another line. We're wacky, we're crazy, and we're totally out of this world, पनि भन्थ्यौं क्या. तर 7 दिन later, 7 days later, we were thinking, script लेखिरहेको छौं, we're not wacky, we're not crazy, we haven't done anything. All right, so त्यसरी नै कुरा भइरहेको थियो. 10th day, I think it was on the 10th day. Prasan कहाँ थियो थाहा छैन, म कहाँ थिएँ थाहा छैन. So we all both landed up at Radio Nepal हाम्रो शोको लागि. I thought he did the script. He thought I did the script, right? So studioमा पुग्यौं, and once I landed there, ओइ तैँले script बनाइस्? छैन. तैँले बनाइनस्? छैन. त्यहाँदेखि त खङ्ग्रङ्ग, because we did not have a script. So we sat down बाहिर lawnमा. I said, Labo, I think this is it. This is where we have to show that we are radio people. Je hola hola. तर radio people पनि सोचेकै छैनौं क्या. हामीले कहाँसम्म सोच्यौं भने जे होला होला जाउँ, जे गर्न छ गरौँ. Let's be ourselves. अब चाहिँ अस्तिसम्म it was just reading a script, but right now let's be somebody who we are. अनि हामी फेरि we were pretty wild. You know, young days we were wild. So we wanted to take that wild thing on the radio. अनि दिएन भने दिएन भने छोड्दिउँ न त एक महिनासम्म देला 2 महिना देला 3 महिना देला हैन भोलि नै निकाल्दैछ भनेर we went on air. But what happened on that day, in fact I don't know what happened, जे पाए त्यो बोल्यौँ हामीले हैन there's no script, nothing, जे पाए बोल्यौँ. त्यो टाइममा अहिले जस्तै इमेल आएर wow you did a great job भन्ने अहिलेको तुरुन्तै पनि थिएन. We had to wait like a week for post boxले झोलामा यत्रो बोरामा ल्याउँथ्यो to actually see what the reaction was from our listeners, right? So गर्यौँ एक हप्ता गर्यौँ के गर्यौँ थाहा छैन. And then as a letter day भनेर रेडियोमा गयौँ. So letter day ठ्याक्कै राख्यो प्रभात दाई सविता त्यसरी निकाल्थ्यो क्या सबजना वरिपरि बसेर कसको धेरै मेल आयो भनेर आशिष and प्रशान्त एउटा आयो oh wow you know at least 2 weeks later we've got one mail फेरि कसको त्यसपछि आशिष प्रशान्त music jam Rhythm Brothers. We're like, oh, okay, Rhythm Brothers, Music Jam, Asish Brothers. It was like nearly 3/4 of the bora was full of our meal. And we were like, oh, I think we've created a monster now. Now every day, we have to live up to that expectation. So that is where doing, just copying somebody and doing it, but becoming who we were and that originality came in. That's where the Rhythm Brothers, Ashish and Prasan, came in. That is, but unfortunately, when we became the bad boys of radio. We were talking about everything 20 years back. Sex, kunike bhanake, condom. Katisama gara thiyo ne त्यति बेला we had a line where we could not say sex, word sex, boyfriend, girlfriend भन्नु पनि नपाउने, because we were under Radio Nepal. So anybody who would call up couldn't say boyfriend, girlfriend, so they say, I would like to dedicate this to someone special. One thing, all right? Someone special was like Babal. And हामी चाहिँ कोट्टाउने क्या. Someone special को नाम भन्न, right? But they were so shy. कतिसम्म हुन्थ्यो भने we would take the phone off air. उठाउँथ्यो, दाइ सुन्नुहोस् न मैले ल्यान्डलाइनबाट गरेको लुकी रुमबाट उताबाट ड्याडले फोन उठाइहाल्यो भने चाहिँ म राख्छु है. त्यतिसम्म तपाईँ नबोल्नुहोस् है सम्म भन्थे क्या. So that was the scene way back then. अहिले यस्तै मोबाइल hello लुकेर अब अहिले त kissing photos देखिन सबै छ गर्लफ्रेन्डहरुसँग बोयफ्रेन्डहरुसँग. No use. I mean we've moved on so far. That was how we started off radio. So यस्तै गर्थ्यौं. हामी we were the first ones to use a lot of slangs on radio, English slangs, right? So one day te katha bhitra katha, all right? I really wanted to say this part because it's a fun part as well, but how we passed on from being who we are to now. Our sibling rivalry घरबाटै सुरु हुन्छ हैन. So त्यो दिन मसँग ठुस्स परेर निस्के झगडा परेको थियो भाइ र दाइको. कहीं हेरेन एकैचोटी स्टुडियोमा बस्यौं. म यतापटि फर्केर माइकमा उ उतापटि फर्केर माइकमा we're doing our shows, right? We're just talking. So I'm like, today we might not be sounding good together because Prasan just pissed me off today in the morning. And he's like, no, you're the one who pissed me off. No, I'm the one who pissed you off. You're the one who pissed me off. Piss me off, right? Teti भन्यो show गर्यौं and we did have fun though in the end. दाजुभाइ हो लास्टमा गएर सँगै जानै पर्यो त्यही आरएक्समा, right? So we got home and not knowing anything, भोलिपल्ट हाम्रो स्टेशन म्यानेजरले gives me a call. तिमीहरु तुरुन्तै मेरो अफिसमा आउ त. यहाँ रेडियो नेपालबाट यत्रो चिठी आएछ तिमीहरुलाई. के बोल्यो तिमीहरुले? So we went there, sat there, and literally यही word चलाएको थियो कि. It was a very funny station manager, Sarad Raj Gautam. I mean, hats off to him. तिमीहरुले मुत्ने भन्ने कुरा कतिचोटी बोल्यो? मुत्ने कुरा? Yes, पिसाब फेर्ने कुरा कतिचोटी? यहाँ 55 चोटी भन्यो रे. I was like, what? So it's very funny. So cassette थियो त्यति बेला cassetteमा record गर्थे every show. We went down, listened to the show, wondering where we talked about mutnu and pisab. Bhare त के रहेछ because of that slang pissed. Piss like literally translate गरेर मुत्नु र पिसाबमा बनाइरहेछ क्या. Radio नेपालको अब त्यति बेला it was owned by a government, right? So things like that happened. You know, त्यस्तो हुन्थ्यो त्यति बेला. Okay, so imagine त्यति बेला थियो. Right now you can say shit on air, right? त्यो चीज imagine if you had said then, they would have probably said something different, right? So as I said, unfortunately, त्यति बेला I wish I had that letters too. That would have been something awesome. And later on, सबै radio stationहरुले आफ्नो call signs पायो. Kantipurle 96.1. This is the only photo that I got from 96.1. Okay? त्यो पनि European MTV ले एउटा documentary गरिरहेको थियो, and they wanted us in it because they thought FM was doing so good. अनि त्यति बेला documentary खिच्न आउँदाखेरि त्यहाँबाट पठाएको photo, I still have it रहेछ. So this is Kantipur FM मा I don't know why we didn't take pictures त्यति बेला, right? Because I think it wasn't that easy where you just take a picture and carrying around a phone thing. So this is how radio happened to us, and then after radio hits FM 91.2 पायो, 96.1 हामीले पायौं, and 97.9 image le पायो. Then everybody separated and got their own radios. But along the way, we became so popular, हाम्रो हाउडे तालले, right, that people started offering us a lot of other stuff as well, like emceeing, right? Sorry, this is emceeing. So MC was त्यति बेला यसरी क्या, suited booted. It's a rock concert, suited booted अगाडि आउने. नमस्ते दर्शकवृन्द. अब आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ rock band. Damn. धन्यवाद. And we thought, and then the rock band would be like, and then he'd come back again in his suit and say, तपाईले भर्खर सुन्नुभयो, हेर्नुभयो, blah blah blah. And we were a part of the audience. I was like, what the hell is that, man? Rock concert मा suited booted त्यो सेतो क्या माथिदेखि तल. So we got a lot of offers, right? The first offer, त्यति बेला rock concert भन्दा पनि बबाल चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो भने fashion shows हुन्थ्यो क्या. Academy Hall मा fashion show, and my friend त्यति बेला प्रशान्त ताम्राकरहरु चाहिँ भर्खर budding modelsहरु थियो. अहिले आएर hero, villain के हो के he's a good friend of mine. त्यस्तो हुँदै fashion showsहरु गर्थ्यो, and he offered us a first job there. And I'm so glad I do not have the photo of that day, because we were wearing electric blue suits. Right? Thank God for that. Right? Yesto deadly त्यो suit अझै झुन्डिरहेछ. My wife always teases me like, के लाग्यो भनेर क्या. But it's still there, right? So thank God I don't have pictures of that. So तर त्यति बेलाको fashion show कस्तो हुन्थ्यो भने अहिले यस्तो fashion designer होइन क्या. विशाल बजार shop number 3 को show pant, विशाल बजार shop number 4 को t-shirt लगाएर पुरा दिने क्या है. That was the fashion show way back then. All right? No fashion designers, man. We are doing ready-made. All right, so fashion shows, but we moved on to rock concerts. We did, what happened? Sorry. We did some of the biggest rock concerts there. 25,000 people, 30,000 people, 40,000 people, so we were able to tour Nepal from east to west because of emceeing. And I'm very proud to say, त्यति बेला जुन MC scene छ र अहिले तपाईले देख्नुहुन्छ, we are the originals who did that. We did not copy that boring namaste yस्तो. If it's a rock concert, half pant लगाएर चप्पल लगाएर पनि गरिदिन्थ्यो, because you got to be a part of the audience, right? So हाम्रो main theme चाहिँ त्यही हुन्छ कि I have to be a part of the audience. If I go there, लौरो लिएर उठ बस. That was the scene back then. MC एकदमै show off, right? म चाहिँ MC हो, मैले जे भन्छ त्यही गर टाइपको क्या, as if he's the king of the stage type. But we were like a part of you, so I would like sit with audience and all that and have fun, see the reaction. We'd come on stage and do shows like that. धेरैवटा MCsहरु गरे, हप्तामा 5 वटा पनि गरे, 6 वटा पनि गरे, पैसा पनि बबाल कमाएको त्यो टाइममा, but I don't know कहाँ गयो, right? We did not save because we were in our 20s. We were partying, and taking out girls. So, my wife is there in the audience, but she knows. And so what happened was, यस्तै हुँदै गयो, but along the way, 1.5 years, 2 years back, जे पनि गरिरहेको थिएँ कि त्यतिखेर MC, त्यो हुन्छ नि boring टाइपको, now I'd like to call on stage, on the dais, blah, blah, blah. हैन, अबको लागि दियो बत्ती बाल्नको लागि सम्भव पनि गरेँ क्या. But what I found was that is not me. That is not me at all. I'm an entertainer. I love rock music. I love, all this fun stuff. So म त्यतातिर हेर्नु छोडेँ मैले. So I did only these kind of stuff. So त्यसमा पनि you've got to find out, Now, what I'd like to say is, this weapon you've got to find out your weaknesses, your strengths, and also, for me, doing any kind of stuff like this, it has to be fun. Ramailo bhayo भने मात्र मलाई गर्नु मन लाग्छ क्या. So yeah, a few more. Sorry, yeah, अलिकति problem भइरहेछ. All right, okay. Sorry. All right, कति. All right, so a few more, and then I stopped doing MC about 4 or 5 years back. Thank God we had digital camera or mobile phones. This was the last MC that I did. World Cup लिएर आउँदाखेरिको. नेपालमा आउँदाखेरि. That was the last MC. It was huge. And from that day onwards, I am a retired MC now. I do not do MCing because it's got too boring for me. Yeah, but when it's not fun, I try to move on. All right? So I moved on 4 or 5 years back, and this is what happened, the last MC that I did. All right? Thank God I have a picture back then. And then, along the way, professional differences haru bhayo हाम्रो र management सँग चित्त नबुझ्ने चीजहरु थियो. So we moved on, and I promised myself I will never be back on commercial radio because it was not going the way we were thinking. Yeah? हाम्रो thought process was here. Radio started coming here. All right, so along the way we were like, okay, भने अनि त्यो दिन त्यतिन्जेलसम्म we were doing all that different stuff. कान्तिपुर छोडेको एक हप्ता 2 हप्तामा I get a call from England. Hi guys, this is blah 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 from BFBS Radio भनेर. I'm sure a lot of you don't know what BFBS Radio is, but it is one of the most important part of a group of Nepali, who are around the world. So BFBS is actually a British-owned radio station, and it is owned by the British Army for the British Army ko family harulai. So BFBS ko full form is British Forces Broadcasting Service. It is a non-commercial radio. तर हामीलाई Saturday Sunday program चलाउनु बोलाए कसको लागि भन्दाखेरि त्यहाँ British Gorkha soldiers-हरु जो serve गरिरहेछ UK मा र around the world. This goes to about 40-50 countries around the world. जहाँ चाहिँ British deployment छ, जहाँ नेपालीहरु छ, British Gorkha soldiers. So they wanted us to entertain our British Gorkha families, British Gorkhas, and stuff like that. And I thought, wow, that is something different, you know. And this is the only radio that actually connects them to Nepal, right? So that was so different for us, and we just took it. Saturday, Sundays, गर्ने हाम्रो program यो भनेर तर commercial radio चाहिँ होइन यो. So that is why a lot of people thought I had an 8 years gap. मैले केही गरिनँ भनेर, but we actually did this. I'm still doing this. And beachमै Prasan left for the US. I am still doing it on Saturdays and Sundays there. But as I said, it's not broadcast here. It's broadcast all around the world. And I've had a lot of stories यसमा पनि. And yeah, यो Prince fairy tale मा चाहिँ एउटा sad part चाहिँ यहाँ के थियो भने British Gorkhasहरु चाहिँ त्यति बेला when we were there भर्खर 2-3 वर्ष भएको थियो गरेकोमा, they were deployed, British Gorkha soldiers were deployed in Afghanistan, Iraq to fight the war, right? British army सँग. And we had so deadly, you know, listeners सँग contact. They would only have 1 week my actually mail गर्नु पाउने Wednesday को दिन. They would mail us and request a song going out to my wife, my girlfriend, my family. That was the only radio station that they actually connected with, right? So यस्तो हुन्थ्यो अनि when they came on a holiday, I'd meet them and they would say, "Dai, you guys are the people who made us feel alive, made us in contact with radio and Nepal." And कसरी भन्दाखेरि imagine desert ma 52 degrees ma they are guarding their post and they had this small transistor in here, and that is the only thing that actually connected them to the outer world, and especially Nepal. 52 degrees ma gamma, and then I am talking in Nepali pani, English pani, connecting them with their wives, and that is how important this radio is. हामीलाई थाहा छैन, तर this is so important to the people who are serving the British Gorkhas right now in the British Army. And it is an honor to be there, you know, connecting them and entertaining them. Unfortunately, along the way, 3 or 4 of our listeners also died in the war. We got to know about it, and यस्तो चीज चाहिँ मेरो commercial radio मा कहिले पनि भएको थिएन. They went, fought there, died, and it was a totally different radio for us. But then, as I said, British Forces Broadcasting Service, I'm just giving you an introduction of how it is and what it actually does. All right? So you can search for it, TV, radio, it's got a lot of other stuff as well. तर यो British Forces Broadcasting Service ले मात्र पनि हामीलाई त्यति रमाइलो लागेको थिएन, because we were doing a certain kind of thing, but we wanted to do something different in the radio world. So 3 of us sat down, and that's me, my brother Prasan, and Manoj Kumar Kesi of 1974-80. We've been friends since Singani days, okay, right? So we sat down and he said, let's do something different. And him being a musician, usko room ma je pani थियो, so I was like, hey, what about an online radio? Online आइरहेको थियो, तर अहिले जस्तो 10 Mbps त्यस्तो त थिएन, but we were still thinking of doing something like that, 1-2 Mbps ले चल्छ. Let's do one thing, let's open up an online radio. So त्यो टाइममा we were the first ones to actually venture out of megahertz बाट online radio, and we called it Revolution Radio, or RVL radio in short. I don't know, was anybody who listened here? Oh, thank you. So we do have listeners, right? So त्यति बेला RVL radio भनेर हामीले form गर्यौं यो. Huge hit. We didn't know it would be that big. Megahertz बाट हामी online go. Listeners were huge. We were doing anything that we could not do on megahertz. बोल्नु पनि जे पनि बोल्नु पाउने, no restrictions, right? And we really wanted to revolutionize how radio was heard. We were the first ones to be on social media, on Facebook, Twitter. We had our apps त्यति बेला when nobody had apps, right? So त्यसरी हामीले connect गरेको थियौ via Revolution Radio. We had a lot of fun. If you see the studio, they used to ask us how does a radio look like inside studio. So we made the studio at Mokshma, and parking lot where you could actually see inside how the show was being hosted, guestहरूसँग कसरी गफ गर्थ्यो त्यस्तोहरू क्या. And very revolutionary for 6-7 years back. तर त्यति बेला we had a lot of fun there. And yeah, this was inside, me and Prasan. त्यति बेला we did something totally different that we never did, and we never had fun on FM. But along the way, so many copycats came in. Even though we were the first ones, so many copycats came in. About a dozen more came in, but didn't really last long. We didn't last long, but we did have content and everything like that. Online revolution, even though listeners did ton थियो, there was a lot of listeners listening in to us, and a lot of people, connecting to us via Twitter. A big following was Twitter. It was amazing, in fact, People would actually listen to us online from all around the world. So it was good, tara Nepalko online revolution so advertising agencies or advertisers wouldn't come easily. So we had to close it like 2-3 years. Once you open a business or anything, you want it to progress, but it didn't. So unfortunately, it's not there anymore. That time, I really wanted to get out of that word RJ. RJ is so packed at that time. Anybody was an RJ. So random man like dang RJ. It was that bad. All right. So I was like, I do not want to be associated with this word called RJ. So we moved on, and on Revolution, we said we're going to revolutionize this. We are now going to call ourselves The Voice. And now, from that day onwards, I am The Voice, Asish Syangden Bara, Suruba. Even when people write, newspapers, I call up and I said, can you just erase that, delete it, and write The Voice, please? Or media personality, or whatever. But I do not want to be associated with RJ, right? So that time, I'm sorry about the quality of the photos, right? So that time, before Facebook Live, or what do you call YouTube Live, we wanted to show the world what the studio was like inside. We fit like 3 or 4 cameras inside the studio, and we wanted to be the first radio that you could watch. That time, a platform Ustream, I don't know if you know about it. Ustream platform. This is way before Facebook or YouTube Live. We actually did it. We created that, and people would love to watch us. 128 kbps here, but we had a lot of people watching us, and that was something new that we did. So that was Revolution Radio, and then we moved on. All right, okay, and then came this crazy thing that happened. This was another crazy thing happened. Then 2 years back, Facebook Live भनेर एउटा नयाँ platform खोल्यो. As soon as I saw that, I knew that was made for me. मैले के गर्नै पर्छ यसमा चाहिँ, के बवाल गर्नुपर्छ, तर के I had no idea. त्यति बेला जो पनि आउने के यसो गर्ने, बारमा गाइरहेको मान्छे पनि फोटो खिच्दिने, खाइरहेको पनि भिडियो लाइभ गरिदिने, मैले कतिसँग कुन दिन हग्ने र मुत्ने पनि गर्छ भन्थे क्या. Thank God that did not happen. So 2 years later, 2 years अगाडि यो भइरहेको थियो, 6 months later, I got this urge, the urge of 2 or 3 pegs down the lane. एक दिन Wednesday को दिन, आजै हो यार, today is the right time to go live. 3 pegs down the lane, अलिकति रमझम भइरहेको, जोस पनि चल्यो. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So मेरो एउटा सानो room थियो घरमा. My wife and my daughter actually helped me stick everything there. त्यो 1-2 घण्टामा ड्याम stick गर्यो. यही angle मात्रै खिच्ने, because यताबाट उता हेर्यो भने फेरि झुर त्यो room, right? So यही angle मात्रै खिच्ने, and I really wanted to do live, but one thing I was sure of was I'm going to put a content and do something in it that I cannot speak on commercial radio or TV or anywhere. So I would use the 4-letter words. I would use anything. I would be aggressive. I would be fun. To connect with people with situation in the, in the country and all that. And they, 1-2 घण्टामा 5 minutes, I came up with this name called #AshishLive. All right. So here I am, first time, live जानुको लागि. I have no idea how it's going to be. So I pressed live, and then people started following me. मैले त्यहाँको photos just छैन, but this was an art done by one of त्यति बेलाको viewers, Ayush भनेको. Thank you so much for him. And I did it Wednesday 10 to 11. Everybody said it was too late. But since I had some adult content in it, I did not want kids to follow me. So that's the adult, and I would say, यो बुबु खानेको लागि होइन, सुत्नुस्. यो अब यसो एक दुई पेग खानेलाई चाहिँ रमाइलो हुन्छ, let's do it. So I would like literally drink and do the show, not knowing what it would be like. तर यस्तो connection भयो कि Facebook को त्यस्तो खतरा हुँदो रहेछ. I started from like 9,000, 10,000 views on the first day, went on a day, 30, 40, 50,000 people. And I'm like, what? यत्रो धेरैले हेर्ने? And it just went crazy, यस्तो होला भने सोचेकै थिइनँ मैले. And yeah, #AshishLive just blew out of content, and I ended up doing 20 episodes. And it was an amazing thing for me, because that was something I had never done on radio. A little TV पनि गरेको थिएँ, तर radio was always my passion. And I'm the kind of guy who hates, त्यो एकदम random चिज गर्नु मलाई लाग्छ. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am type. अहिले गरे भोलि बिर्स्यो त्यस्तो टाइपको. यो पनि त्यसरी नै सुरु भयो. 20 episodes पनि सुरु गयो, and I had promised that I'd be back with season 2. अहिलेसम्म भएको छैन, माफ पाऊँ त्यसको लागि. I will definitely do it. Just give me a couple of pegs. I'll probably get back to doing #AshishLive again. All right, तर अलिक जोस चलेको छैन. So that happened, and Facebook just became something. But during that time, I got another offer. मेरो 17th, 18th episode तिर चाहिँ I got another offer. And the offer I could not resist. I did say I would not be back on commercial radio, but Nepal Republic Media approached me with the Nepal, FM station again. तर यसले प्लेटमा दिएर, do whatever you want. Hire anybody you want. Whatever you want to do. भनेपछि अब नगर्ने त चान्सै छैन, right? I'm like, come on, this is the best platform ever. And right now, I am here with Radio Nagarik 96.5. And we're trying to do something different. If you listen to radio, एकदम खिचडी टाइपको छ के कोलाई टार्गेट गरे थाहा छैन. Now we have a target audience, that is you guys, people who are online on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, anything, right? 96.5 the megahertz by अहिले, that is audio, but we are reaching out to people on Facebook Live. We are the first commercial radio. जति पनि मैले practice सिकेर आएको थिएँ, experience and everything from RVL radio. त्यति बेला Ustream थियो, we then have YouTube now. So YouTube मा पनि we go live. I could do anything I want भन्ने टाइपले, and I built the studio पनि हाम्रो आफ्नै डिजाइनमा, where normally techniciansहरू बस्छ, यसमा चाहिँ हामी नै आफै technician गरेर. So it's a target audience radio that I'm doing right now. So as you see, everything that I learned has never been copying. It's always been original ideas, and I'm trying to do that as well. The RVL radio ma, there you go. This is a photo that I copy gareko. This was actually sent to me by a listener from UK, and watching Radio Nagarik on TV. Now that's cool, yeah? So this is how far we've come. Ustream ko yesto chargerबाट HD now on TV. People are watching from all around the world, and that is where I want to take Nepali radio too. All right? So, I guess I have come to the end of this couple of minutes. So, Tadka Salam to all of you out there who've been with me through this whole journey, 20 years, people who have been a part of it, who've helped me push all the listeners, Jojo Ununsa. Thank you so much for being here, and of course, thank you so much, Storytellers, for giving me this platform. And our Katha Siddhyo, go ahead, kina basirako. Siddhyo Katha, right? Anyway, I'd like to, I'm a radio guy, so I have to dedicate a song to you guys, right? Ma gaudina, dedicate mate. Hamro kam bajaउने ho kya? All right, but this is a song. This is a song that is related, and people can relate to me. If you have been listening to me for the last 20 years, I will never miss a chance to play this song. This song goes out to you guys and YouTube. Now I know this is going to go on YouTube. To everybody who has been associated with me through the last 20 years. And the song is Irish by Goo Goo Dolls. Goes out to all of you. Thank you.